channel US30 Masters. So today, as you can see on the caption, I'll be showing you a secret strategy, a daily secret strategy. So we have been using it this year. So it's a 2023 strategy, and the reason it's a 2023 strategy because strategies change. So you should have an eye for the market to see the changes in pattern, the changes in strategies, things that happen. You should be able to recognize them. So, and the reason I'm sharing this with you is not that I wanted to, I didn't want to send the strategies, but the team said, let's share the strategy because we've been getting some good reviews, we've been getting some subscribers, so it's been getting views, and I really appreciate it. And I want to share with you something that we use as a team, to enjoy the market. So yes, it's something I want to show you quick. So yeah, let's jump into it quickly. Let me try show you how it forms. So before I start, so here it's going to be Monday here. So here it's gonna be Monday, and then this side is going to be Tuesday. This side. So this side is going to be Tuesday. So as you can see here, we have Monday, and here we have Tuesday. So let's say maybe the market on Monday starts here and then starts like going down. You can see the pattern is going down, and then it goes up, and then the market closes right there. So what you do, you're gonna take the previous low before market closes off of that particular day. But if it's been going higher, you're gonna take the high. So it's just opposite what I'm doing. So I'm just showing you with the low. So yes, it created a beautiful low there. So you're gonna look at the time, what happened during that low, like the specific time. So you're gonna use the 15-minute time frame. You're gonna use the 15-minute time frame, and then we're gonna check the time. Maybe the time there would be, let me say, 1915. So that will be the time. It's gonna be 1915. So, and then this 1915 is gonna give you an entry for the next day on a Tuesday. So this 1915, as you can see, is gonna give us an entry for the next day in the morning, which is going to be 7:15. Can you see the resemblance? This is 7 at night, this is 7 in the morning. So this strategy gives you an entry every morning. How to get an entry for every single morning? You're gonna get an entry. So, and what happens, you see Tuesday it starts and it pushes higher. You start to see it pushing higher, and at 7:15 it's somewhere there. So here you see that it's 7:15. You've been waiting there looking at your time. It's 7:15, and immediately what do? Immediately you enter your cells, and how much do you aim for? How much do you risk? You risk 30 pips. You risk just 30 pips, and then you aim for your TP. So yeah, something here, it's a mess, but yeah, you risk for 30 pips, and then you risk until that area there, and you're gonna see the market go into your TP immediately. So that's the strategy there. So, but let's say maybe it doesn't immediately go higher. Let's say maybe it doesn't immediately go higher. So let's say on a Tuesday it doesn't immediately go higher, but rather it goes higher and then it starts to go down. It breaks that area. So what do we do at 7:15? At 7:15, maybe 7:15, it's somewhere there at this area. So now we go for cells. We go for cells. So this is just a template of what I'm talking about, but let's look at the market. What I'm talking about. Let's look at the market, how to get those entries, those proper entries. So this is an entry for what? For Friday. So how did I do it to get an entry for Friday? I looked at Monday. I looked at Thursday, I mean. So I went for Thursday, and then as you can see, Thursday started here. It went higher, went higher, went higher, created a beautiful high there, and then it went down to create a low, as I told about you. So it created a low, and then it went higher, and then it closed here. So you take what? The low. The low happened at what time? As you can see, so the times you're gonna see it here. So as you can see, the low happened at 7 o'clock. So it gives us an entry for Friday at what? At 7 a.m. Understand? So the next day I waited for 7 a.m. and as you can see, 7 a.m. was right there. And then I entered my cells and I aimed for here. I aimed for here. And then I got 337 pips. Easy? Easy. But as I told you, so my TP1 was at 80 pips. So I always like put my TP1 at 80 pips. So my TP1 was there, and my TP2 was 150 pips, which was there. And my last TP, I let it slide until the final TP. Just like that. That's how I do it. Always. And then immediately when it reaches like 80 pips, I mostly even put my SR at break even. So it's rare that I lose, very rare. So let's look at this one. So in order to get this entry here, I got my 80 pips there. So what did I do? So what you do is you check for, in order to get an entry for Thursday, you look at your Wednesday. So we check the Wednesday, and as you can see, Wednesday started off there. It went, created lows, but you check the last low. So this is the last low, and as you can see, this is the low at 22.45, meaning my entry for the next day is going to be at 10.45, as you can see. So I entered my entry at 10.45, exactly 10.45. That's when I made my entry. So as you can see, and was my 10.45. So I made my entry there, and as you can see, it went, and it hit my TP at 80. So this one only hit my first TP. It only hit my first TP, and as I've said, immediately once it hit my first TP, what do? I make sure that I bring all my entries to what? To entry. All my entries to. I put my SL at break even. So this, I made my 80 pips, but it went back. But look, it came back down to go to my TP. To go to my original TP, because that was my original TP there, 200 pips. But yeah, it came up, but it doesn't matter. At least we got out with 80 pips, which I think it was, we made like $80 on the day. But yeah, now an entry for here. Wow, how did I get this entry? Again, I raised 30 pips. As you can see, I always raise 30 pips, and then same thing again. So as you can see, in order to get an entry for Wednesday, what do we look at? We look at Thursday. And Thursday started off here, and we see that it just dropped and created a low. So this one, as you can see, maybe you can say Mpo, but it created two lows. But this low is lower, as you can see. So you can check that this lower is way lower than this one. This one is lower, and then you can check. So this one is lower, or you take the first low. That's mostly what I do. You take the first one. So this is 21:15 o'clock. So it gives us an entry for the next day at what time? At 9:15. So you make your entry at 9:15. So as you can see, we never came to retest this area. So at 9:15 you go for your sell. So I entered here at 9:15 at the close. So I saw a little bit of reds here, but still it went down, and it gave me my 80 pips. As I've said, I always aim for 80 pips. That's my TP1, and then as you can see, it also broke this area. So yes, I aim for beautiful. I got my TP. So here I only had TP1 here. I aim for here, and my usual 80 pips, and I aim for there. So here I got like 2 entries for the morning. So yes, last one guys. It's due to time, so I'm just gonna show you the last one. So this one we caught 500 pips. We caught 500 pips on this trade. So how did I catch it? So same thing, same procedure. what do you do? So in order to get an entry for Tuesday, you look at what? You look at for Monday. So you go for your Monday and you check the previous low. As you can see, I marked it here. So this was my previous low before market closed. So my low was at 7:15. I don't know why I said 7 o'clock here, because I entered at 10. I remember this entry. I entered at 7:15. So the next day entry is gonna be at 7:15. So yeah, that's the next day entry. So you check the market, you enter there at 7:15. Okay, yeah, but it's still the same thing. It's the same entry, entering at 7:15 and 7:10 at 7 o'clock. So yeah, that was my entry there. And again, I was risking 30 pips. As you can see, I risked my 30 pips, and out of the 30 pips, as you know, the procedure TP1, you aim for 80 pips, and then TP2 you aim for 150 pips, and then the last TP you let it slide. So at least we let it slide, and yeah, we did get some good pips. Yes. So yes. So yeah, I've been back testing it and it's been working. You can also back test it even further, go with it, try to understand it. But if you have questions, make sure that you comment, make sure that you subscribe. Yeah, as you can see, we've been making some good profits with the strategy. With this strategy a lot. So now we're gonna be getting an entry for Monday.